what kind of advice would you give to Alabama Barker right now?
Everyone I know, like all my glam people I've worked with, they're like, she's really, really sweet. She's sweet to like.
I have such a different experience with Alabama Barker
you met her?
and all the tea. Yeah, we don't like. There's a whole.
Oh.
If a guy would cheat on me with a girl, like I would go and the girl, and I thought the guy would care.
That's a cute petty.
But cute petty, but like I thought I was doing something.
Hello. Ooh, Not Loveline is just fiery.
We are firing today. We've got our cowboy hats on. This is giving me a bit of a sensory nightmare.
What does that mean? Like you're like freaking out inside? I'd like maybe we should take it off if it's gonna like cause you harm.
Well, did Chaperone wear this cowboy hat?
Yeah, well, it's not the exact one, but it's a replica. Yes, she wore it for her Pink Pony Club video.
And it's this noise that's, listen, wait.
I don't even hear it.
I gave it to the viewer. They definitely didn't want to. It's ASMR.
A little okay.
It's a lot, but I'm kind of into it. I'm into a cowboy hat today.
Yeah, this is your second one.
Trisha has the most insane, intricate cowboy hats all over, like down here.
I love
you have so many. I know.
Well, they're always cosplays. This was when Cheeky's was on my podcast. That was when Chaperone was supposed to be on our podcast, and then we had the pink one that was a gift from a fan at the meet and greet.
Yeah,
so.
which is so a cowboy hat makes me feel so like 2000s and like all the 2000s baddies always had them on.
A cowboy hat,
or like Pamela and her big hats. Like,
well, that was so cute. Yeah, and I had a pink cowboy hat for Shallow. I do think I started the trend again in 2017. I wore it.
And that whole outfit, because you had on blue and like the colorway was everything. That's one of my favorite. It's just like a Y2K baddie colorways.
Yeah.
I'm not really into my outfit over here. Trisha serving for the both of us.
Oh, definitely not me either. I'm giving, I don't know,
you're
sister
giving.
wives.
No, you're giving. You're just giving. Like, end the sentence. I just feel very barefoot and pregnant, and not Trisha Paytas camp pregnant, like very trailer park pregnant.
No, you're so cute. It's
Thank
like
you.
I'm giving, barefoot and pregnant's the way to go for sure.
That's true. I do love being barefoot, and Trisha is dead convinced that I would love being pregnant, and you're kind of selling me on it. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm dead selling you on. I think because you always say, oh, I'm always like surprised at stuff that I didn't think I would like that I end up liking.
Yes.
And that's kind of how I feel with like, also I'm just pregnant now, so I just like love being pregnant. I'm like so sad. This is my last pregnancy because it's like so fun. And like I was telling you, you could be like in your lazy girl era, and it's like so. And people really do like that last caller on our Patreon was like, you know, I can't believe people are doing this, and you're pregnant. Like everything I'm doing, like touring, she's touring and she's pregnant. Like it's always like it's like like an extra level of like that's so impressive. Which it's not really, you know what I mean? It's
Trisha,
like
yes, it is. I know for a fact, even if it was the easiest thing in the world, I would just stop doing everything. Like I'd be so, I don't know. Like, have you felt the baby move at all while you've been like on stage and stuff too?
It's funny because like when you're active, the baby sleeps because it's like rocking it. So the baby's like sleeping. But when you're sleeping is when the baby moves because then it's like, what are we doing in here?
And see that? What the no, hell no. Go to bed. I'm in bed.
But no, it's so cute to feel like a little baby just being like...
Wait, does it feel like it's in your... Okay, you know when you like eat a meal and it's like the meal, you feel it kind of bubbling in your stomach?
Yeah.
But then you know when you have like a period cramp, how that's like a different section?
It's not that at all.
Where do you feel the baby?
Wherever the baby is. This one's lower, but sometimes it's like been higher and you just kind of feel... It's almost like a little humpback whale. You just kind of feel the motion and then you see it kind of pop up and you're just like... Yeah, it's really cool. It's cool. It sounds scary, but it's actually like the best feeling in the whole world. And I'm so sad. This is my last pregnancy because it's been so fun.
You never know. You might be Octomom.
I'm getting the tubes out after this. So.
Why do I just feel like you're so lucky that you'd like tie your tubes and then something would still happen?
That's lucky if my tubes are tied. That's the opposite of luck. It's like, what? I'm getting them out so that way there's not even a chance because if your tubes are tied, you could get pregnant. But if you just get them out completely, there's just like no chance. Yeah.
But like you're magic. Like you are Houdini. Like I could just see it somehow still happening.
You never know.
You don't have any pets?
No. Do you?
No. I mean, Ashley has a dog.
Right. Yeah, pets are actually harder for me, I think, to take care of than a human.
Yeah. What are you going to do when, like, your kids hit that age that they want, like, a golden retriever?
I don't think I have to worry about that. They're kind of scared of dogs. And I was always scared of dogs as a kid. So I think, yeah. And no, it's never going to happen. Because I know.
What if they wanted, like, what if Malibu was, like, begging down for, like, a lizard?
Oh, a lizard? I could do a lizard. If it stays in
or like a hamster.
Sure. If it's like in a little cage in the room, okay. But like
anything else, no.
A dog like is just so much work. Like I had a dog for literally one day and I was like, I can't do this. Like it's so, you had a dog before, right? And it's like, it's so hard to take care of.
Yeah, it is. It's very, very hard. You have to just like be home, be there, be all the
Yeah,
things.
I don't know how people have dogs and like work and stuff. It's
Yeah.
amazing. I know people love them, and I think
They're
when
like
you
a
get
kid.
connected, yeah, if you get like a connection to them, I just haven't gotten there yet. I don't think there's a dog in our future. I'm also just I'm a little scared of dogs. It's not that I don't like them. I'm just a little scared of them. Like when they jump, I'm like, oh, like I just get a little like startled. Even Jeff's his new one. He's very chill.
He brought it here.
He brought it here.
Which is, when I saw that, I was like, oh, I know Trisha's having a day.
Well, and he's like, hold it. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. I was
He's
like,
trying to get your clout for the dog, like for sure.
Well,
I
I'll take
would.
the dog clout because dogs are everything, even for the thumbnail. I'm like, do you want to put the dog in the thumbnail? Because you're just like holding it. So he's just, and he had his sunglasses on. I'm like, do you want to take your sunglasses off too? Because his poor eye, it was so bad. I haven't seen it because I haven't seen him right after surgery, and it was really, really
After
bad.
surgery, it's always like so scary. And then he always heals up fine, though, I will say. But
I felt so bad. I was just so shocked. I was still like,
I know. And just like that it's, how I feel. I'm just like, how the is everyone not talking
that's
about
what
this ever?
I kept saying, oh my God, your eye is so horrible. And I think he like thought of it as like an insult, but I was saying, I want people to know the severity of it because in person, it's like jarring. It's like a little scary. And it's like, I know he just had the surgery, but I was like, I think people forget the severity of this, how your eye literally was like having surgery, like in behind it. Like, and it looks just,
He sent me videos of the actual surgery happening and like how they move his eye fully out of the socket. And he sent me a photo before where like there's no eye in his socket. Like it's just red. And like even after his surgery, not his last one, but like 2 before that, I went with him and it was in Utah and I was like just chilling at the house after like literally waiting for him to come back from surgery. And he came back and it's just bright red blood, just crying bright red blood. And it's like, oh my God, like what
trauma.
Like the trauma of bright red blood coming. When I was a kid, I used to get nosebleeds really, really bad that it would come out of my eyes. And crazy town. That was crazy.
And then what did you feel? You would just be like seeing the blood coming.
Yeah,
just
like you
what the
see your
hell?
eyes fill with red and then like you're crying bright red blood.
Oh
so
my
it's
God.
like, it's just like, I can't imagine. Well, I can't imagine. But it's like, that's insane.
Yeah, I know. Whenever everyone's like, get over it or whatever, I'll never get over this until my eye is fully back to where it will never be. And he's handling it well. He's in a good mindset these days. But oh my God,
I know he is. I'm happy for him because I mean, at some point too, which is sad, it just becomes your new normal. Like after your 12th surgery, you're like, all right, here I go again, and it's like, ugh.
I can't even imagine. I always get sad actually when I see him. I'm always like, just want to like cry. I'm always like, this is like the saddest thing ever.
Me too. I have the most empathy in the world for Jeff, and he's able to make so many like jokes, and I love that. Like he inspires me in so many ways because I would be sad and evil.
Yeah, he deals with it good. I know his jokes are so dark. I'm always uncomfortable when I'm around Jeff. But, but the initial 5 minutes, I feel sad for him. I'm like, oh. Yeah. Then we start talking. I'm like, oh, okay. I need to go. At the end of the episode, I literally was like, I don't condone any of this. This is not me in this podcast. Like,
it is. Jeff FM is there. It's a very offensive like niche.
I didn't know. Yeah.
I think it's almost better when you have him on Just Trish for you because you are not like that offensive. You don't make offensive jokes.
I hate them. I hate offensive jokes. Even like back in my trolling days, I don't know if like people I guess took me as offensive, but I don't know if I ever made like offensive jokes. You know what I mean? I think maybe what I'm saying offended people more than like the joke of it all, Oh, we getting new shoes.
I'm putting the shoes back on.
Are these the Coach?
These are White Fox. Oh my God, they need to pay me even more White Fox, please. All day today, all my outfits have been White Fox. But honestly, this one is not.
I say that about my meet and greets. Everyone always wears pink Fashion Nova sequin dresses. I'm like, Fashion Nova needs to raise my paycheck because everyone's buying these dresses.
It'd be so fun if you did like a little collection.
I would buy it all. I don't know how that works.
I don't know either, honestly. But like how fun. Like Trisha paid us X Fashion Nova. They're missing out.
They really are, honestly. Get on that.
I would buy it all.
I do love Fashion Nova. My whole wardrobe is that.
Okay, I'm like really malfunctioning.
Are you okay? You look so cute though. Like now you look like a cowboy for real. You look like a cowgirl. All right. Should we answer?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm like, okay, I'm good now.
No, you look great. You look amazing. You look stunning. Call us here if you have your questions. Follow us on Patreon. Become a member today. Patreon.com/NotLoveline where we post bonus episodes every Friday.
We just had the craziest Patreon ever.
Yep, I showed Tana my butthole.
Yeah, I actually did see Trisha's butthole. We like glazed over that like it was completely normal, but it felt normal.
It did. It really does. I don't know. When you have the phones, just like your stock photos, you're like, you know what? Let me go back to 2020.
And it was a good photo. Like it was a hot photo, butthole and all. It was like Trisha.
Gaping. Yeah, you're like, it's not gaping. Anyways,
well, she was
Patreon.
concerned. Yeah, we really unpacked that over there. And today we have some lore that we're about to unpack
part two over there. So
I'm excited.
Call us today, Patreon today. We love you guys. Let's get into our 57 questions we're going to answer today.
Yes, we're going to take a lot of callers today because last week we were yapping. So last week was an hour ago for us.
Yeah.
But hey.
We love it. Okay.
Hey Trisha, hey Tana. So I was just wondering, what kind of advice would you give to Alabama Barker right now? Like, if she was in front of you, what would you tell her? If she was your daughter, what would you tell her to do? How would you tell her to approach her situation with Danielle? Like, tell me, like, what she should do. Anyways, yes, love you guys. Bye.
I love him.
Love him. Are you kidding me? That energy. We love you. Trisha, I actually am dying. Like, I would pay like $9.99 actually to hear your take on this.
Patreon. No, I should preface by saying, because we talked about Bad Baby and Alabama Barker on the Just Trisha podcast, and like people got mad because I didn't know the full lore. So I know the surface level of what's happening.
I know every single facet.
Do you? Or you're deep into it?
So feel free. I can.
Okay.
I can. You know.
So you can correct me if I'm like wrong or steering it the wrong way, because I look at it as two very separate things, right? Like Bad Baby and the way Alabama Barker grew up are like totally two different things, right?
Yes.
So I look at it as very much like, I guess it's more surprising that like, okay, because I don't know what started where. So like what came first, the chicken or the egg? I don't know. And this is where I get a little like mixed up, because my initial thought is like, you know, if Alabama, what I'm gathering, and please correct me if I'm wrong, Bad Baby has a baby with
Levon.
LV.
Yes.
Levon. Okay.
Levon,
so
LV,
the
both
baby
work.
daddy is, okay, Levon. Okay. Now, Alabama was talking to Levon, but not hooking up.
We don't know. I think she was hooking up with him, from what I gathered from all the things.
While he's with Bad Baby?
Yes.
And Bad Baby was going through cancer, postpartum, all this stuff like that.
Yes. And I think that Bad Baby also thought they were friends, so it's kind of like... And I think a lot of it comes down to like, why? Like, hey, so why? Like,
yeah.
You know, like why someone else's man? Why Bad Baby's man?
I think a lot of girls love taking someone else's man because it makes them feel like more desirable, like more hotter, like, oh, he got with me. I would say with Alabama, I'm like if it was my daughter, right? And she like has access to, like, she can make her own music because her dad's a musician, and she has all these things. Her brother's super cool on TikTok. Her dad's super cool. Her stepmom's a Kardashian. Like, you have it all. Like, you have it all. Like, you could, like, to be messy by going with someone else's man. It's just like,
and I think just being something that she's not, like, like Bad Baby is. She's very authentic to who she is and always has been. And this is really her life. And I think a lot of people's takeaway kind of is like, you were born and raised in Hidden Hills in Calabasas. Yeah. And it's not to say you've never had a struggle, but the struggle that you're trying to claim you've definitely never had, you know? And it's like...
And you have it all, and you still have it all. Like, you have it all. I think Danielle, she had to be the Catch Me Outside girl, so she had to be that meme and that joke.
And she has it all now, but she really very much worked for it and clawed her way out of a situation that was really tragic. And her mom and Dr. Phil and the camps and just the way the world was to her at such a young age.
Even doing OF at 18 and having everyone waiting for you to turn 18. Like, obviously, she's making lots of money off of it. But even that... I know she's fully like consenting and everything, but even that has to have some sort of like weight on you, like all
cancer then, and a baby, and struggles with the baby. Like, she's been through a lot, and she is still that. She's so talented. It's like, and she just prevails, you know. Like, I think with a Bad Baby circumstances, a lot of people wouldn't prevail.
Yes. And I think like it's like I always blame the guy in this situation. Like, I hate that it's like the two girls going at each other, because it's like at the end of the day it really is Levon's like issue. Like, what are you doing? Like, this is the mother of your baby. Like, what are you doing? And then Alabama's so young. I don't know Danielle's age. I'm assuming she's very young too, but
yes,
Alabama's like 19.
Yes.
So way too young. And Levon is older, right? He's like 27 or something. I don't know. We should like, okay, I think he's like way older than both of them. Not like as in like 5 or 6 years, which is like a big difference at 19 to like 27. I'll like double check his age, but 26. So what are you doing? And then I think I say the same to Alabama. Like, girl, you could literally have like anyone. You're so pretty. You're so beautiful. You could have anyone. And to be like messy like this when you have everything. Like, we talk about this, right? Like, I wish I didn't have a messy past because everything's going so good. And when you have everything at your fingertips, like, don't mess it up. And I feel like she'll mess it up for herself, because I've always had empathy for Alabama during everything. Like, I've always had empathy because of her age. She also got like weird older men calling her sexy when she was like 13 and stuff like that. Just being, I know Rice Gum said something about her, whatever. So I know she's had like stuff too. So I'm just like, what are you doing? And then like Girls Against Girls make me like so sad.
Yeah.
And I just, she said she didn't know, right? Alabama was like, well, I didn't know. But at the end of the day,
I just think it's like, even just the Levon situation aside, I think it's like choosing to go against Bad Baby when you don't have the tools, the you know what I mean, like the skill to go against, like,
really? You don't think she eats the same?
I don't think anyone should pick a fight with Bad Baby, let alone Alabama Barker. I think Alabama Barker should, and she's young and she still has very much the time, but I just, maybe a path that's more authentic to her life and what it should be. And to me, that's like very much Avril Lavigne, very much Travis Barker, very much what Landon's doing, very much Calabasas, very much King Kylie, very much, you know?
And so she so could be that. I feel like, I mean, I know she probably likes the hip hop culture because she raps too, right? So she's kind of like in that field. I just wish like if I was like her mom, because I think, okay, maybe this is like clout, right? Maybe they want to go back and forth for like the views, and maybe that like works to some capacity. But gosh, it'll like stay with you for so long. In Alabama, like everyone was I root for her because like I saw guys be so gross to her when she was like 12, 13, like saying some fucked up shit about her. So I like rooted for her, and you don't want to go backwards. And I just feel like it's like not a good look. I think immediately you should just been like, oh my God, I did not know she was with you. I'm so sorry. That's it. Period.
And
done and done.
Even just in the whole situation, I'm kind of like, even now it's like, just apologize and like take like the, you know, But I mean, I don't think her mom is slaying, right?
Whose mom? Which one? Danielle
Alabama.
Oh, I don't know. I know nothing about that. Like her biological mom, I don't know.
Yeah, let me not like actually like presume, but
yeah,
if I was Shanna Mokler, I would be like,
oh right. Yeah, and that's why I have empathy too. And I don't know the situation. I presume Travis raised them mostly, right? Because like issues with that. So I also have empathy for that, like not having a mom, especially when you have everything, right? When you're like, I have everything. I don't know the full situation, so maybe her mom's more present than we think, but I know they've had like issues publicly where she like didn't wish her happy Mother's Day or something like that. So I have like a lot of empathy for that too, because that'd be awful too. You have everything and you're just like, why doesn't my mom want, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I think there's like so many not issues, but it's just like, damn, I don't know, but she has seems like a good support system. She has an older sister, she has like all this stuff like that.
Yeah.
Whereas Danielle, I don't know her lore as much, but it doesn't seem like she has that support with like a family.
Yeah, I know that her and her mom kind of were, but the mom is just up, I think. Like,
well,
just
taking your daughter on Dr. Phil, I don't care how effed up you are, like take her to help. Like don't take her to Dr. Phil.
100%.
To like just be like humiliated and mocked. I mean, that's crazy because Dr. Phil also doesn't help people. Like he'll send people to help people. Yeah. Well, even then, like you said, she was kind of sent to these camps that like did nothing but like torture her.
And then like still spoke out against them. It's just it's all crazy. Yeah, I think that's the thing is like watching Alabama continue to double down is a hard watch. Like if I were in her life, I would be like, backtrack. Like it's okay.
Say
to
sorry
put your
now.
pride aside and like, because you know what I mean? Like Bad Baby's an annihilator. She's going to annihilate you every time. Like, you know.
And even so, even if Alabama, you're like 100% in the right, you're like, I did nothing wrong. Still apologize. Be like, people are seeing it. If like
you're not
the whole
gonna win
world,
this battle.
Yeah, if everyone's telling you this is messed up, you just be like, I'm so sorry. And I think she did. She's like, I didn't know. So if you really didn't know, just like, I am so sorry. Like, and to both these girls, I do not want fights with either of you. You both scare me, and I want to be cool. But if I was your mother's, you know, just, you know, Bad Baby put out a good song, has a lot of streams. In a way, Alabama, I guess, should be flattered. The song got a lot of, you know, views and hits. And
I mean, it's a lot of fame around it. I would love to see like a growth story arc for Alabama. Like
You're young,
because I think I've been in that situation too, where you just keep with the internet drama and you build this footprint for yourself and you look back and you're like,
be careful, because that footprint's with you. My 19-year-old self is still with me, and I always get a little haunted by her, where I'm always like, every time I think I want to get in drama with someone, I'm like, ooh, 2007, I made a video. Like, you know, you're just like, what? And it's there forever.
My footprint. Yeah, there's so many things I would take back, you know.
Yeah. So I don't know. I have a soft spot. I know more about Alabama than I do Danielle, so I have like more of a soft spot for her. But I think in this situation, it's just, you know, apologize. Your dad's Travis Barker. It's so cool. You know what I mean? Like,
no, yeah, it's just it just feels like watching someone so publicly be on the incorrect path.
Yeah. Thank you, DraftKings Casino, for sponsoring this episode of Not Loveline.
The great rewards hunt is on, so join the adventure with DraftKings Casino. For fun seekers, follow the trail to huge jackpots, weekly bonuses, and exclusive games.
But the excitement is only getting started because new players can get 500 casino spins on a featured game. Just sign up with code NOTLOVELINE and wager a minimum of $5 to receive 500 casino spins on a featured game. Only on the most rewarding place to play, DraftKings Casino. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. 21 plus, physically present in Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, West Virginia only. Void in Connecticut and Ontario. Eligibility restrictions apply. New customers only. Non-withdrawable casino spins valid for featured game only and expire in 168 hours. See terms at casino.draftkings.com/promos. Ends for 27/25 at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. That's April 27th, 2025 at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time.
Wow.
Thank you, DraftKings.
Thank you, DraftKings.
We love you.
You know, which is just like...
And everyone I know, like all my glam people I've worked with, are like, she's really, really sweet. She's sweet to
Really?
like, when you see her on live, she's very sweet to like the people in the house that help them out and stuff like that. She's like very sweet to them. So
I
always
have
think
such
that's
a
just, like-
different experience with Alabama
Oh, you
Barker
met her?
and all the tea. Yeah, we don't like. There's a whole.
Oh, really?
And
Oh, I didn't
obviously,
know.
she's so much younger than me to the point that I'm not going to actually like carry on beef forever. But I don't
you have
think I
beef?
really like her.
Wait, but what age did you meet her?
I've never met her. She
Oh,
just
like online.
Online, yeah, talking shit after all this. But again, like I can understand.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like it's like it was keeping me up at night. I just
Like, is
and
she-
like I know a lot of people she has kind of like over like and like it's. I
Yeah.
think she's on this tyrant and rampage.
But do you think like teenage you would have been like similar? Like 17-year-old Tana?
not as like
Awful to people, you're saying?
mean or like I have hair girls that like she owes thousands of dollars. Like, you know what I mean? Where it's like,
Okay, well, damn, okay.
pay them.
Wow.
You're a Barker.
Maybe does she know? Maybe she doesn't know. I'm trying to give her benefit of the doubt.
Yeah,
Okay.
whatever. But I need to stop. Like I've done my fair share of talking about her, and I do think that at this point I'm beating a dead horse with anything I could say. Like I'm not kidding. The last like 5 canceled episodes we've covered this. Like
I know.
people know my take, you know, and I think there's always room for growth. And I like
when they're just so young, like she's an actual teenager. I'm just like, that's to owe people money, but it's also like, ugh, I know.
That's
You're,
why
like,
there's
young.
no real like, and even just that, like that's not my beef. Let me not say that because I sound like Team Bryce, but it's not my beef. But you know, like there's no personal hatred.
Team Bad Baby on God.
Team Bad Baby on God
I'm
for
with
sure.
Team Alabama over here for her. So I don't know the beef between you guys, but I think this one. But also, how deep can a beef be with a 19-year-old? You know what
That's
I mean?
the thing.
Yeah.
That's all I hope for everyone in the situation
Yeah.
is just happiness and growth. And Bad Baby deserves nothing but like peace, truly.
Yeah.
But I will say, things like this bring out Bad Baby's talent, which is iconic. You know,
her stories is so crazy to me. So I have so much like empathy for her too. I just said Team Alabama. To
I
be
think she's
different.
an icon living, and I think Alabama has all the tools to be an icon living, and that's my tea.
Yeah, I'm here for both. I think they're
There's a world where both of them could be so successful in their own lane. I think Bad Baby has found her lane. That's the problem. It's like Alabama's trying to succeed in Bad Baby's lane, and I would love to see her in her own
lane.
you know, doing Get Ready With Me's, come out with the makeup
love
line.
it.
Like, you
Yeah.
know, there's
All of it.
You have all the tools. Be a Kardashian, slay.
love that. Oh my god, if a Kardashian was my stepmom, I'm done. I'm done.
I'd be
beefing
taking
with
those
anyone.
Lemmy gummies. I'd have a cute
Birthday
bob.
parties. Yeah, Disneyland everyday VIP.
Yes, every day.
Mm-hmm.
Trav. I'd be saying Trav.
Your dad's Travis Barker. I think that's the coolest thing. Yes, I always thought that was so cool about her.
Get on the drums, diva.
Yeah.
Like, you know, there's just so much. there.
Landon's so cool. Like that family's so cool to me. So I'm just like, slay. Oscar De La Hoya was just on Masked Singer, and all the first thing I thought about was Atiana. I was like, is that Atiana's dad?
Yeah,
So
that is
random.
crazy.
It's
She's
like,
Atiana's path is like, I just want to see that for, you know, like,
okay, she's on a good path. I don't really know. I
she's
know
just
like,
killing it.
pretty.
Quiet luxury.
Quiet luxury is the way to go.
I've never been quiet and luxurious ever.
Well,
actually,
we're in that era now.
I?
We're with a pink cowboy.
Just I have nothing about me as quiet luxury, so I don't know why I'm over here trying to speak on it seriously. Can we?
Yes, next.
Yeah.
Wow, our whole episode is that.
No, I mean I've talked about it at nauseum seriously, so I
didn't know there was like I knew once like a while ago. And I don't really even know what the beef was. I just was like, oh, well, she's young.
It is layered. Like, actually, if I had to explain it to you in full, it would take me like 8 hours probably.
Oh, my God. That's exhausting.
Yeah.
Well, we won't. She's just so young. I don't know.
Who else? Yeah, that's the thing. That is the thing. That's the bottom line takeaway is there's so much room there for growth, and we all did stupid shit at her age, and it sucks to have it.
Me at 19 was not a good person.
Yeah,
so.
have it be so public and, just all of it.
Hi Trish, hi Tana. I love you guys so much. I just cut it off for the final time with my toxic, abusing ex, and I don't have anybody to tell me that they're proud of me. But it's so hard, and I know you guys have been here before, so I need love and support. Thank you. I love you guys.
Oh my God.
Yeah, right away, the pain in her voice.
Miss Thing.
So sad.
I'm so proud of you. That's like, oh my God. I'm not going to have an eyelash by the third Not Love line. We're so proud of you. I mean, let's just start there. And I know how that feels, just to feel like you're so alone in this relationship struggle, and it almost wants to push you right back into the arms of that person. And that, like, oh my God, it's like, abusive, toxic men too live for that, to isolate you and to be like, oh, she has no one, she'll just come back, and it's like, oh my God. I just want to say, first of all, Diva, it is always nice to have people around you, to be like, I'm so proud of you and it's the best thing in the world. But regardless, right now, like, go get up and look in the mirror and be like, I am so proud of you, because you are all you need. And like, oh my God, you are about to be vibrating on such a higher frequency. Like, I can't congratulate you enough. Like, oh, I can't congratulate you enough, because whether you are alone or not, it is so much better to be alone without that man. It is, because you have to remember that even when you are with him, you are still alone. Like, you are still alone in the things that you're feeling and the abuse, and that you're never going to be able to not feel alone so long as you keep going back to him. He will keep you isolated. You will remain at this level. Oh my God.
So proud of you to like end. I've never been able to end anything. Like, you know what I mean? To like end it and be done with him and like stay done with him. Don't go back, like, because it's the worst relapse to go back to someone who's awful and terrible like this. But I'm so proud of you too. Something I've never been able to accomplish at 37 years old. I've never been able to break it off with someone, no matter how awful they are. So like, that's a huge feat, and you're so strong. I think that's the ultimate willpower, is to like break it off and keep it off with someone. And yeah, I think stay out of it. It's just don't go back. Like, so much better. I feel like we always talk about this, but someone's so much better come, even if you don't think it, like, someone's so much better come along. That's like so perfect for you. That's like going to be obsessed with you and love you, and you're gonna be like, thank God that ended. So you're so strong for doing that, and you get the final word in that.
And you have to know that you are so worthy of something that is not him, and that you, no matter how much you believe right now, I'm telling you, please believe me, that you are so worthy of love that is not that, and it will come. It will come. I cannot stress that enough. And it's like, you have to remember as well that give yourself grace in the regard that, even like you're saying, it's so hard to cut someone off, and the brain's chemical addiction to toxic relationships is so similar to the brain's chemical addiction to drugs. So do not feel weak and worthless and like all of the negative things because it's so hard for you to cut him off, and because you keep going back, because it is just like relapsing on drugs. It is, you have to actively wake up every day, and if the only thing you do that day is remain no contact with that man, that is one successful day down, and you have to remain no contact. There's no such thing in where you're at right now. If I can gauge, there's no such thing as kind of talking to him, and you need to distract yourself. You need to start going and doing things and reaching out to people. Get on Bumble BFF, meet a girl, go do something with her. Like, whatever it is, you need to fill your time with as many things that are not him and get as far away as you can. And before you know it, you will be calling us back, laughing at this exact moment. I would bet my foot.
Oh, 1,000%. I look back at relationships where I'm just like, and I look back, I'm like, oh my God, like what the, like it's crazy. It's crazy how like, yeah, you'll look back and be like, that was so sad. Like, I can't believe that. So.
And now you will have this call and you will be able to look back and laugh. And I just want you to know I'm so proud of you. And like, please, as hard as it is, just one day down, day at a time, every single day further away from this man is everything. And before you know it, you will be laughing at this call. And we are so proud of you. And go look in that mirror and congratulate that, because sometimes there are moments in life where the only person holding your hand is you, and they are so hard and they're so dark, but you make it out the other side and you're like, I've got me. Put all that love that you want to put into him or into any man into yourself, because that is the biggest reward, you know? It's just, wow. I love you.
I love you too. Congrats, girl. You did it.
Yes, Dad. You took the trash out. That's the hardest part. Don't bring that trash back in the house.
No, let the rodents get it.
Yes, please. That is so real.
We love you.
We love you. And I can't even thank you so much for calling in and for sharing that with us, because like even right now, know that like you might have helped somebody else with that, you know? And
so true. That's why I love this, is like, even if they're not brave enough to call in, so many, like, it's like the White Lotus of it all, where it's like, it's so niche, but it's like, I relate to that actually.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So many
and
people
keep
do.
telling people, tell the barista at the coffee shop. Like, keep speaking into existence that this man is out of your life and you're in a new era. And I promise you will reap all of the benefits, starting with the number one, just being happy and healthy and alone. Being alone is a good thing sometimes. And instead of I'm alone, think I'm alone.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that can be a really good thing.
You did that. I hate that I was never the one to cut it off. I'm like, God, I really had to be like, wait for them to block me. It's like, damn it, like I wish I would have been the one. So that's like so much power.
Oh my God, there's so many men that I like begged for back, or I did the wraparound with for so long. And eventually when you get out of it, you're like, God, I wish I did it sooner. But at the same time, think of all the lessons that you learned and you will carry with you into the future. And that will bring you to your ideal dream partner. I can't stress enough. And just your ideal dream life. And God, you learn so many lessons when you feel alone. I'm serious. It can be the greatest thing to ever happen. Oh, period. My queen. I love you.
But there's a leopard one coming. Yeah, I was just like, with our set so colorful, why are we having?
Yeah. No, it's a nice start though. I love that it says call Trisha and Tana today too. Like the water's even promoting us. Like we're hydrated and we're getting calls.
We should have the phone number on here so when someone has it, they'll be like, you know what, I'm gonna call. Yeah. Okay, next one.
We should make stickers and give them to people in our lives to like go put around. You know?
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll just put it everywhere. That'd be so cute. Okay, we'll make stickers.
How
easy.
fun.
Vistaprint. I make stickers all the time on there.
I love you.
I was like, anything you want, we can do.
I love how the line of Not Loveline tchotchkes is coming out, like throat spray.
Yes, it's everything.
I'm gonna get fuzzy socks too, because if we're having, like leopard print hand crafts.
Oh, stop it. We should be handcuffed to each other for an episode.
I mean, we kind of are. We're close.
Like, how fun.
My arm might hurt, but I'm down.
Yeah,
I'll try.
You're right. It might be a lot. But I don't know.
I guess if we're promoting
it's camp in my head, maybe for a photo.
I love it. I think that's actually so cute.
Getting arrested in leopard.
Oh my God. Trisha, I would love to get arrested with you.
That would be crazy. What would we be arrested for?
Being too hot.
Being way too hot and
crazy,
sexy.
no.
I'm actually trying to think.
Like an actual arrest. I'm trying to think what I'd get arrested for.
Like public indecency, maybe.
Oh, what does that mean? Like
inciting a riot. Like a lot of people would come to see us and we'd get arrested.
Oh, love that. Can you get arrested for that?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, but you have to like incite a riot. Like it's not like if you go to the Grove and everyone mobs you, like that's not your fault. But like,
really?
If you tweeted like, everybody meet me at the Ralph's on Sunset, and everybody went and like something happened.
Like meet me there and punch any straight men you see.
I'm dead.
Yes, I would live for that.
Oh, that's inciting a riot.
Yeah, that would be our arrest. And imagine our mugshots.
Your mugshot was cute. You had one at Coachella.
But I had my ears out, and you know I want to redo it. Let me not manifest this, actually.
Okay, no, we are staying clean.
Yes.
Away from Coachella.
Yes, all the things. Away from no mugshots, even though it would be camp.
Me too. I don't want to get arrested. I don't think that sounds fun. Some people love to do it.
I know, they really do.
They want to like go back to jail. I think who was talking about this with? Maybe Jeff. Where people like get out of jail and they want to like go
Jeff
back.
romanticizes jail the way I romanticize like Sephora.
He really does. I was like, wow, you kind of make it like want to go back or something.
Yeah,
like
the way
crazy.
I'm like, I want to go to Sephora. He's like, I want to go to jail. I've never understood it. I don't know.
All right, well.
Another caller. We need something light. We need something, whatever. Actually, Devin surprised me.
Something light.
Hi, Trish. Hi, Tana. I'm calling in because I am happily married for almost 10 years now. We have beautiful children, and my husband's in the military. He is unfortunately going to be leaving sometime. So he'll be away from me and our kids. And I was just wondering, Trish, what would you do if Moses had to go away for a couple of months? How would you keep your children entertained? And Tana, I know that you're in a long distance relationship, so sometimes. So how would you handle, or how do you handle the crippling loneliness? Okay, I love you guys. Bye.
Oh my God, we love you.
I do love how we haven't answered each half of the question, because on Patreon, someone was asking about like being in a relationship with like a close friend. You're like, I can relate to that. And then you're like, that doesn't like your bush. And I was like, oh, I can relate to that. So we have like two separate answers. And this question is the very same, because you're like the long distance, like you've done it. And yeah, mine was taking care of the kids, keeping them entertained. So we'll do long distance first.
I mean, I just want to say that I stopped saying I'm in a long distance relationship because of literally things like this. Because yes, I am, quote unquote, like he will go away now and again and we'll spend some weeks apart and whatnot. But I would post and I'd be like, long distance is so hard, right? And then someone would comment like, my boyfriend's in the military. I haven't seen him in 6 months. And I was like, I need to shut the fuck up. Like, I wouldn't know a struggle in this regard if it hit me in the face,
relative for sure.
So I stopped saying that, because it's just like, what I have is a cakewalk in comparison to so many other people.
Yeah.
I will say though, when I do spend time apart from Makoa, obviously, again, I can't imagine a scenario like this, but I do just try to fill my time with things that I wouldn't normally. I think when you're like with your man, you get very comfortable in lots of ways. And I try to focus on all the things that I just wouldn't normally get done, whether that's stuff around the house, organizational, whether that's like journaling my thoughts, whether that's like,
that's a good one.
I make my shower routine way longer, like just stupid shit. Like I really pour that into myself as much as I can. Then I crash out and like cry and freak the out for the rest of the time. But read a book that like, watch a show that men hate, like do all the things that like are just for you and the girlies. But the children, that is wild.
Yeah, keeping children entertained, I honestly, I have no advice. We were just talking about this too. Like, I don't know. I go away for the weekend and Moses with the kids, and like ours are really young. So I like don't even know how I could even take both of them out. Like, how do you take one out without one running into like the traffic? You know what I mean? Like, cause even parking, it just, the logistics, how do you get one out? You're holding the, like, it's I don't know. So maybe they're older, and if they're older, I mean, I guess that might be a little easier. You could go swim or like play at the park or like, stuff where they can, understand to like not run away from you or something like that. So that's tough. I'm not going to lie. I don't really have an answer. It's the first one I'm actually stumped to entertain your kids for the entire weekend by yourself, or not even the weekend. How long? He's gone. He's deployed. I don't know. That is, like you said, I should never complain about anything in my life, because that's like so insane to do. So family, friends, classes. I love a good class, so you can like get out, exhaust them. Malibu loves to run around, and she just runs around the house and then she gets tired.
Maybe you guys start like a big project, like a big craft, like a 2,000 piece puzzle, and then you Mod Podge it and put it on the wall. Like,
good advice.
That maybe you're like decorating, or you're doing, you know what I mean? I just like, I feel like I would be like, let's do this big major craft that's gonna like take a month, and then when he comes home, we can all show him like what we did.
Puzzles I forgot about puzzles. We used to do a big hamburger one that was like 2,000 pieces, and it was so hard, and then we would just like work on it every day.
Or just, I feel like I'm always seeing like inexpensive DIY like home projects on TikTok, and like that's something that I wouldn't do if like Makoa was there, but if he left, I'd be like, you know what? Let me like make this mosaic, and then he'll come home and like, I don't know, maybe there's a fun craft. Let me shut the up.
That's so good. No, that actually was so good. I would never have thought about any of that. And I was thinking like, I used to do that as a kid.
Like, I just have fun craft with the kids. That's like what I feel like kids would give me an excuse to do all the like fun crafts and painting and stuff. Like I love a craft.
I'm horrible at crafts.
Me too.
Like, but it's cute to see that Moses does the crafts with them.
Yeah.
I love to do a little like song or performance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, let's perform. But
you guys could put together a crazy performance for him. That's so fun.
That's kids all the time. That was so fun. So
and just do fun little things. Maybe like you guys write him little letters and you make little scrapbook pages of like your week. Have you seen people who do junk journaling?
Yeah.
And they keep all the receipts and fun things from like their days, and then you can make that for him and mail it to him, and he would love it.
I want a scrapbook with my kids. That's so fun. I never got to do that as a kid either, and I was like, I always have no one to do that. Mm-hmm. Or you're giving me ideas. I'm like, love that. I'm doing that for my kids.
Not
Look at
kidding.
you just know how to do everything with kids.
No,
okay?
I don't.
That
Trish, I
was
would
good.
last a week.
You get one answer, and you're like scrapbooking.
Well, that's because you have
puzzles.
kids and they fill your mind and you're busy. And I'm just sitting here like, maybe you guys should craft.
No, that's so good. Mine was like, put on Sunny Bunnies. I don't know. Like, that's
What's
where it's
Sunny
at.
Bunnies?
It's these little, like, it's from Russia. It's like a little Russian cartoon, and they're like these little rainbow bunnies. I guess they come from the rainbow, I guess, and they come down to Earth.
Obsession, actually, because I'll go full Peppa.
They're Sunny Bunnies.
Wait, Sunny Bunnies are so... No, because
And
now...
they have a little robot that takes care of them here on Earth. There's no humans, but they're in an Earth world, but there's no humans. It's just the 4 Sunny Bunnies.
Wait, that's kind of everything.
And Malibu always calls me Big Boo, which is the big pink one. It's a big fat pink one. I'm like, okay. Kids are so honest. And she calls... The dad's the robot. Moses is the robot. I'm like, which one is daddy? And she's like, the robot. And then she's like, she's Hopper, the little green one. And then I'm like, which one is Elvis? Shiny, who's a cute little blue one. I'm like, which is mom? She's like, Big Boo.
But like, pink, if you think about it.
I know.
Like everything you have is
fat or skinny.
extravagant and pink.
I love it. I'll take Big Boo all day long. It's just such a funny name to be called.
Yeah, that's true.
Someone in the airport called me Big Mama, and I thought it was like Big Mama's house, like the movie with Martin Lawrence, but I guess that's a nickname for Lotto. And I was like, I'll take Lotto over Big Mama, because I was so confused. I literally was like, what? I'm like, I've never heard that. She's like, Lotto, Big Mama. I was like, oh, okay, that's so much better than Martin Lawrence.
Like I was about to swing on you.
I was like, that's crazy, but
It's
okay.
wild. Oh my God, airport interactions are so dystopian sometimes. Like
Especially like 6 a.m. in the airport. The TSA there was a TSA person, and she's just like, okay, Big Mama. I was like, okay.
It is so funny when it's the TSA people, because their outfits are so official. Yeah. And then I'll be going through TSA, and like a woman in her TSA outfit will be like, yes, you made me confident eating ass. And I'm like, it's 7 a.m. And
the airlines are the like flight attendants are always so wild too. I love it. They're always like they're fans. I love it.
In my drinking days, flight attendants I love flight attendants so much. Like their job is so noble, obviously. Yeah. But every time I would meet a flight attendant that was a supporter, they would just bring me like 9 shooters always. Like every time I would fly. That was like the go-to. Even now they'll still do it, and I'll be like giving them to Makoa, who I'm with or whatever. And it's so sweet that they're like rating the whole plane's minibar for me. But I would leave so many planes so drunk, and then I would tell the flight attendants my whole life story. And
wow, that's a luxury. I would wish they give me some free chips or something.
And I'll see them now and again too. There's certain ones where like they fly the same flight patterns, you know. So like I always would take this like 9 p.m. Southwest flight to Vegas, and then I'll always see the same guy, and like
Humble Queen over there with Southwest. I love that. I thought you'd be at least a Jet Suite X girl.
Well, yeah, but they stopped flying at like 7 p.m. So you know, sometimes I need my 9 p.m.
Okay. I love that. Southwest though now charging for bags. Shame.
Are they?
Yeah.
You're lying.
Yeah.
Southwest is now charging for bags.
Nobody wanted to fly you in the first place, but they're definitely not going to fly you now.
That's how I feel about going brunette. It's like you can't. Like you're known for being blonde. You're known for the 2 free bags. Like you can't do that. You're Southwest.
It's inflation. What are you going to do?
Yeah, I guess that's what I would almost rather them make their flights more expensive, and then still have the free bags. Like they can't. Same. You know, they're known for that. Let me shut up.
No, I get you. To feel like you're getting a free something.
Yeah. Loveline is the only place where I'm not like stained big t-shirt, and it like really makes me feel.
TikTok, you always look so put together. You never look like you're like.
Y'all,
you look cute all the time on TikTok.
I'm just gonna let you lie like that, and I'm gonna take it, and I'm gonna say thank you so much. But oh, good God.
We need to do a TikTok trend when we have our Skims pajamas. I gotta figure out TikTok trend. I never do TikToks when you're here. I always forget.
I know. Well, we put our all into Loveline.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, who needs what? This is a good one. This is a good one. Devin says good ones usually make me crash out. So.
Hi Trish. Hi Tana. First of all, love you guys. I'm a huge fan. This isn't really love advice or anything, but I'm just really curious what your guys' like pettiest moment is, whether it was with an ex or a friend or a coworker. I think mine was the other day. I work in healthcare and we're really short-staffed and everyone's just really burnt out. And a coworker called in sick and it made the day super terrible because we were so short-staffed. And then I saw on social media that he was actually at a Lego convention. So I printed off the picture from his social media and I slid it under my manager's door. And I hope he gets in trouble, but he probably won't because unions. But I hope he gets in trouble. So anyway, that's my pettiest moment most recently. So I want to hear from you guys. What's your most pettiest moment? Love you.
I just want to say that this woman is, what's the word? Like I want her to be like this, to spearhead this movement. Okay. Everyone please call in and tell us the pettiest I've done this week. I love a petty? I love a petty anecdote because I think that as I've grown, I'm like trying to be less petty. Yeah. But I used to live for that.
Give me some petty because I'm not even trying to be like, I've never been petty because I'm sure I have, but I'm like trying to think like what, give me something.
It's hard for me to even go off the top of my head and think like, I've done all the petty things, like just like put a man's toothbrush in the toilet and put it right back, just casual. Like I used to just casually do petty shit like that. I live for a little petty anecdote, only because I used to be really big on like, I thought I had to be the person to like get my revenge.
Sure, yeah.
Versus like letting karma take control. And as I've gotten older, I've 100% learned that lesson. I used to always, you know what I thought ate, and I look back now and it's like, I wasn't eating in the slightest, is if a guy would cheat on me with a girl, like I would go and the girl. And I thought the guy would care.
That's a cute petty.
But like I thought I was doing something. Like I have a story I'm going to tell on tour about this on stage. Where I did that. I did this whole elaborate plan to like the girl that the guy, you know what I mean? Like cheated on me with. And it's like, he doesn't care. You know, like I think I had to learn that. Like just... people don't care.
What
the way
do you mean?
think.
Like did he find out? Did you send him pictures? Like
he
how?
found out, but he was like, cool. You know what I mean? Like it's not
it was
like
more hot. He's like, well, can I get in there too?
Yeah, like it's you thought you were doing this whole and you weren't. You know, like just so much pettiness. Oh my god.
I'm like trying to really think. I guess. I mean, one time. I mean, we talked about it. The only thing I could kind of think of. I put up that billboard of like me and Fabio like above his house and bed. I think that was, but that's like not super petty. It was like me promoting a song.
Is you put a billboard of you and him above his house to have to see it.
That's so embarrassing. Like I remember I did that music video with Fabio to like make this person. I was like, what the f-? Like that's so weird. Like
Brooke was gonna do that at some point. I don't remember.
Do what? Have him be in bed with Fabio?
No. Billboard to like outside of someone's house to like piss them off. And I forget who it was.
But I guess that's kind of a cool thing. It's very modern to do now. Be like, look at me, like watch me. Now it's like, but it's not. I wish I could have been more petty. Like there was one time, maybe when I was like 24, I started like a fake Twitter to like tweet things about this guy. Mm-hmm. But I shut it down really quick because I was so scared of getting like found out. Like I don't know how it works, like IP addresses is tracking, like all that stuff always scares me. So I'm always just like, no, but I've never, did you see, speaking of petty, what was it? I'm weirdly like into this Brianna chicken fry like lore. I don't really follow her necessarily, but all this stuff comes up. Did you see the one where she talked about, she showed like a screenshot and it was like, you know that trend that's like, she didn't know this, but 5 minutes from now.
Yes, I just saw that.
You saw the Brianna one?
Like it was the night of her show and Zach Bryan was the married woman while the husband was there and then she like drove him home.
Yeah, and then he called her like picking a fight with Brianna, being like, what the, like crazy. I was just like, I love when a girl spills though. I love when that happens, especially like her. Like it's like he's so public, and I like when you like, again, because like I just think in your 20s you can be messy and just like say all this. So I do love that. It was definitely me. Like I don't miss that era, but I do love when you're just like real. Because also guys need to know. You know what I mean? Especially someone like Zach Bryan is like, just because you're famous, like you're not. I'm gonna put you in a place.
Off? Yeah. Yes. Like a lot of my pettiness, I guess, has been putting people on blast as well. Like I could,
me too. Yeah.
Yeah, I could hold that as like petty. I can't differentiate petty and crazy. I was just thinking about this time where I was trying to rip up a guy's passport while we were in Australia, so he couldn't fly home, and like that's not petty. That's just crazy. And the only reason that it didn't work is because, and obviously every sane person on planet Earth knows this, but like passport pages can't rip. They're very laminated. Like I was shaking, trying with everything in me to rip up this passport, and only because the paper wouldn't allow.
Yes.
Did it not work?
If you're talking about crazy, like, then I have crazy. A list.
Yeah.
There's the list is endless, you know?
I don't know where petty and crazy.
I think petty's more cutesy. I think crazy's like, like not letting you leave this house, you know?
Yes, or country. Shit.
Yeah. No, I know. I kept someone's passport, and I think it was on a podcast with Jordan. I think my very first podcast, if you go to Just Trish, like my very first podcast on that channel is with Jordan.
Yeah, isn't that so funny?
Crazy. We had like 3 podcasts together, and I talked to him about having my ex's passport, and then the ex contacted him and was like, "Can you get that? Because that's weird."
React to that. Like, why would that be? Just like, I just like want to see. It's so funny. He's a great conversationalist, though.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was really charming, but that's what I knew early on. I never wanted like an official co-host, because I remember when I had Shane on, Jordan was there, and I kept thinking like, why are you here? Because it's like, I want to just talk to Shane, you know?
Yeah.
And that's my issue. And like, there's no shade to anyone, but like, even for Just Trish, when there's guests, I like to do it one-on-one, because sometimes I just like it's such a different conversation when there's like a third. And not to say the third isn't great, because Jordan is great. He obviously knows Shane too, but it's always like a different dynamic when you have such a different relationship with someone, and then like a third person's in there. So I've always, that's when I kind of knew early on that I was like, oh, I don't want to have like, I guess he was my co-host for like 3 episodes.
That's so funny. That's like so funny.
So weird.
I mean, with the co-host, with everything, it's like, you just have to run everything by them. Like all of the, you know what I mean? It becomes a multi-part organization. Whereas like when it's just you being able to make all the decisions, let the flag fly, it goes the way you want. You know, there's benefits to both.
No, even like us, I mean, we definitely like have to coordinate times where not only it's like you and me, but like Devin's time. And then another thing about a guest is like getting that guest, and everyone's just so busy. Like that's why we had to film 6 episodes in one day, because there's like, you're gone to Miami, then I'm gone to Cleveland, and then like Coachella. And I was like, there's actually not, and then you're gone like that next weekend. So I was like, there's just actually not a date. So there was like 3 dates, and that was it. So it's hard to coordinate everything. And then, the dynamics are different. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And just creatively, I always am so grateful that you and I creatively we see the same vision, because, and sometimes it's nice to have somebody see an opposite vision of you, because then like an amazing product is made from that. Like sometimes it doesn't need to just be all you, but it can be a lot more back and forth and head butting. And you know, if you're not like, I think some of Brooke and I's best work does come from the fact that we have different creative visions, you know, but also like it's a lot more work to like get to the final product when it's not just you.
No, and let me say that too. Like there's obviously so many plus sides of having like, I love just talking. It's so much easier. Obviously, Oscar is with us on Hot Topics. So I can't do Hot Topics alone. Like I can't just talk to myself. Like that's so boring. So like I do love that. There's like good aspects of it. But as far as like always just having like, I don't know, I'm, you know. But it's good aspects. Like I love having a little solo action.
It's so funny though, Trisha Paytas and Jordan Morona. We've always been so. It is just like I can't express to you how funny it is. Like how close yet far we were for so many parts of our lives.
I think I really did just like reheat your nachos, because I think that's my favorite term. I'm so Gen Z.
No, but I love it. I love it. You're gonna get me saying it, and then I'm never gonna stop.
Even Jordan, I just remember seeing how well you were doing. So like, I don't even know how I don't even know how we met up. That's so weird, because I never have managers. The only managers I've ever had were Tana's. I had Jordan, but I don't know how that happened. And then I had David, and I don't know how that happened either.
I don't know how David happened. He just like fell into my lap as well. That's funny. I love him though, and just
mine too, because I've never sought out people. So I'm very confused. I really would have to think about it.
Looking back, I should have had a podcast with Jordan at that time, because
you guys didn't. I thought you had something.
No, MTV show, and then like we YouTube and stuff. But it was like such a good dynamic, because it was like wild child X, like sound, voice of reason, funny, quick, you know. But
mine was, talk about crazy or petty. No, mine was crazy. Our exit, me and Jordan. I won't get into the details, but I don't think I've ever been crazier to someone. The stuff I said to him, he blocked me, like nothing went, and I went.
Can you please tell me off camera in full detail?
Yeah, I could tell you, and then Jimmy can like bleep it. Like obviously Jimmy can bleep it, but like
you just unlocked the most.
I know.
You just, oh my God, how am I going to write a book? Because it's like you just unlocked something so pivotal. I have to write this down. Oh my God, that I would have never remembered if we didn't have this conversation.
Tell you for your reaction, because I was like, I don't mind the reaction out there.
God. But this is why I get so discouraged, because you will unlock like the most pivotal shit that I would never even remember otherwise.
And I went. I think he was like going on tour or something with you, so he couldn't do like a podcast. So I was just like, I was a crazy bitch to him. That was a crazy era. I was like 2019, so that was a crazy. And I felt really bad. And I think I apologized to him. Like kind of out of nowhere. Like literally just because he's like, oh, I have to go to Tana with some dates. And I just like went off. And I was just like, I don't know. That was so crazy.
I mean, I have a whole response to that. I can't say it in the podcast.
Yeah.
So I have a whole response to that. That's really just my whole, like I could talk for an hour in response to that. But
and me and David didn't end bad. I remember he was trying to get me a podcast. 'Cause I didn't know how I got podcast deals. This is before Just Trisha, my one with Colleen. And he was trying to help me get something. Because I think he was telling me about your deal that you got for canceled. And I was like, oh, I want that. You know what I mean? And we would like try and go out to places. And I remember him telling me like, I wanted my name in the title. And he's like, I remember him being like, well, you're not Oprah. You're not, Ellen. And I was like, but I want Trish. Like, that's my name.
You
that's
are
what I want.
Oprah and you are Ellen, though,
so he was very against it. I'm like, okay, we just don't see eye to eye. Like, it's going to be Trish. That's the name of the show. Like, whatever.
100%.
And he wanted it to be AWOL was the name he wanted my
Listen, I really love him. He is like forever a great friend of mine.
Nice.
And we just ended up we worked together for about a year, and I couldn't be more thankful for him because I think that, I mean, I've discussed the Jordan thing at length, but Jordan was so intertwined in my life, and our relationship was so not professional, like it was not manager and talent. Like this person was like my blood, and it like, you know what I mean? It's just that your head in so many ways, and I really genuinely needed to like be thrown into the water and like run my own and become a woman, become grown, like all those things. And so David was kind of the stepping stone in that regard of me kind of running my whole life and growing up a lot and just detaching from so many behaviors and cycles that weren't good for me and stuff. But all of his other clients were like Too Short and like Ray J and
what really?
Yeah, and I love them. Like whenever, like even just David was texting me yesterday inviting me to all that type of stuff, but I needed someone a little more well versed because I could see how he would be telling you like don't put your name in the title because he wasn't like fully in the influencer world as much as I wanted,
because my first impression of course was like at the canceled like episode 2 or whatever that you guys did, and I remember seeing the set and I was like, holy shit, all these like lawyers and all these people. I was like, well this is what I want. I thought it was so cool. So when they both came to me because there's just no way I would have reached out to them on my own. I never have. So I don't know. I remember when he reached out, I probably was like so excited, but
he's a great guy. And he brought me a lot of money too. Like he was good on the deals and stuff. He's a great guy, but
no deals from either of them. $0 were made. I think Jordan helped me with the tour that I had end up like paying money.
Jesus, so many swings and misses in this. It is just, it's crazy. The whole like talent management side of this world too is so hit or miss. Just same thing as everything, agencies, all the things we always talk about. What works for one person might not work for another. And
CA has been great, bringing me endless deals. Managers just never did. So I don't know.
If you ever, Seth and Brittany, I would die for them. I would.
I think I realized what works for you doesn't work for me. Like your managers are so good and they get you all your deals. With me, I'm just like, I'm always combative with managers for some reason. And they're very sweet. Your managers are nice. But even then, I'm like, I think we should do this. I'm very just like hard-headed.
Me too.
Like, yeah.
Me too. I am very hard-headed. I agree with that. Especially now. I think you and I probably just like are similar in the sense that like, especially creative vision wise, I'm at a point where I do appreciate advice now and again. And sometimes I want it. But when someone's like, you need to do this. And I'm like, no, I don't.
Yeah.
If I firmly believe like, no, I don't, I will get in the headspace where I'm like, I've been doing this for 10 years. You don't know better than me what Tana Mojo needs to do. Yeah. And then sometimes I'm wrong, but
But even if you're wrong, you want to feel passionate about it. Because I thought even that with my name and the podcast, I'm like, even if no one else does this, I don't know. I love branding everything with my name, which I feel like you're kind of like that too. But everything I've ever done has been like a Trish. I had like plenty of Trish dating app. I had like, the Feel Like Trish Tanner. Like I like my name in something. And even though that's kind of like cheesy, I don't know. I really like my name in it.
Feel Like Trish Self Tanner?
Yeah. That was such a good Tanner too. It was I know we talked about your Tanner.
Bring it back. Look at me right now. I need some work.
It was a good Tanner. And then I had a shimmer one.
What the?
Feel Like Trish, look it up. The bottle was so cute. It had my little animation on it. Yeah, it had like little stripes like Victoria's Secret.
Hold on one second.
Yeah, it was with a really good company called Skintimate. Did you pull it up? Yeah. It was a great product. Awesome. I think Trisha, I just couldn't
what are we
sell. Doing? I couldn't sell back then. Oh yeah, there's the little bottle.
So cute. You're lying.
It was a great product too. It was actually so good. Yeah, that's so crazy.
And when I look back at all of my other products, it's like, why was the perfume in an Alibaba bottle? Like I could never.
Mine too. My perfume was like in this little. My liquid was pink. I'm like, how did we make? Was it gasoline in there? Like what was
my
liquid
wild.
pee?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
We should do perfume again.
I would love a perfume. Did you have your picture on the box? I loved my little.
No.
Oh yeah, there's the whole line. There's an exfoliator, a shimmer.
Oh my God. And
a
even that
tanner.
Beats pill in the thing is such an era. Like that photo. I want that photo. Like bring back Tumblr. I want a Tumblr.
That was definitely Tumblr era where I just was like trying to do everything aesthetic. But yeah, I would love like. You know, I had a skincare line that it was actually really good, but it was a time it was getting canceled, so everyone was like trying to cancel it. But I still use that bar soap to this day, and I've never had like a spot of acne since I've started using it.
Okay, wait, whoa.
It's like a miracle bar.
See, here's me trying to take on way more things. I'm like,
I know,
we need
same.
a perfume. Imagine we had a joint perfume.
yeah,
and it was
what
like a
would
little
it
blonde
be?
girl bottle or something.
Oh my God, that'd be actually really cute. Like a hot
Like how cute.
Yeah.
Or like there was a Trish scent and a Tana scent.
Ooh, like a double whammy.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love that.
But it's like, Jesus Christ, just get the Love Line filmed. Like,
start with the handcuff merch and the fuzzy
Yes.
socks. And
Oh my God, I love it all.
I love the idea of merch stuff. I get so excited when I think about merch. I'm like, oh, I want to do this. I want to do
me
that.
too.
You know what I mean?
I've always like loved that. Like I think that one day I would love to have like a little clothing line or something.
Oh, like Snooki's Boutique eats so hard. She has one in New Jersey that just sells all this like glam, like rhinestone. I was like, I want that.
yes. Oh my, a Trisha boutique would be so.
We're trying to get one here. I mean, it's like probably not like lucrative, but my mom
It would
sells.
be so lucrative.
She sells Poshmark and stuff out of my garage, and I was like, honestly, we should just get like a little storefront and like put all that there. You know what I mean? Because she loves it, and people buy so much of it. So I was like, we could have a little bit of my closet, but put, like new merch too. And just
Yeah,
random
like Kardashian closet or something. Get you a
That's
little blonde
cute.
idiot who sits here and goes, "It would be so lucrative." I don't know anything. Okay, like
I would love, and I would be there too, like the Dash when they had the Dash store and they were like at the store. I'd be like working. I'd be like, yes, it'd be so cute.
yes.
All right.
I would love that.
Okay, we'll
and just
make it.
imagine a day I'm like bored. I'm like, I'm gonna go to Trisha's boutique.
Yeah.
So fun.
But I was worried about like theft. Like, don't people steal now everywhere?
For sure. But you like if I had a boutique and like an
Security.
18-year-old girl came in and stole a tank top, I would be
Yeah.
like, you know what, girl, get yours.
That I don't mind. Even the girls just, like raiding it, in the middle of the day. I'm like, well, raid it if you want. But I'm talking about like overnight, like guys trying to make money off of it.
Men shouldn't steal.
Yeah. Sometimes I see the girls and like it's Sephora and I do feel sad and I don't think you should steal. But sometimes I'm like, I don't know, they need a perfume.
I don't know. Yeah, like there's something about stealing from a major corporation that's so camp to me.
I could never do it. The balls is crazy, like especially in the middle of the day. I think it's just crazy to watch everyone else just kind of like watch them too. You're just like, okay.
Well, I remember working retail. I was like, you think I'm chasing this mother? I don't get
true.
paid enough. Like literally, I'd be like, sayonara, it's a cute
Yeah.
top. Are you kidding?
And sometimes girls just need their makeup, and it's expensive. Anyways, I'm
It's
not promoting
so expensive.
stealing.
I know.
I've never
well,
stolen, but
I don't think you should steal from small businesses. I don't think you should ever steal to a point where it's grand theft. But I don't know. I can imagine being like a mom and not having the money and like
grocery stores always look away if someone's stealing. I'm just like, let them steal. Honestly, food is crazy. The price of food is crazy. I really think we should all get free food in this. That's what I would do if I was president. Yeah.
Excuse me, I didn't ask for this.
Toilet paper, tampons, food should be free. Yeah, but we don't promote it. But
And see, now here I am on the mic saying, I stand by this, don't cut it. And it's like,
well, you can leave some stuff, Jimmy. Your discretion.
Jimmy, to your discretion. Go ahead.
Let's wrap it.
Wait, stop.
Okay. Well,
What the hell did we even talk about?
I don't know.
Managers.
proud of
Congratulating
her.
all of the girlies out there on leaving men. That is the biggest takeaway of today's episode. If you are debating leaving a man or you just left somebody who's abusive, celebrate the new beginnings.
Yes.
And
I'm proud of you. Every time I look at you, it's so like surreal because I see old clips of you on TikTok all the time. I don't know. My TikTok is just your old clips from when you were so young.
press not interested, diva.
I'm like actually engaged. I go in the comments. I'm like looking. I'm like, oh wow.
Don't you get enough? Aren't you tired? I love you.
It's such a different person. And when I see you here, I was just like, oh my God, you're so like grown and mature. It's like so crazy to see. I think we're the same age and I have to remind myself that you're like literally 10 years younger and you like got it together. So I'm proud of you for getting it together.
You're my soul and I love you and thank you for just, I don't know, always having my back and being the best and having you in this era of life. We say it all the time, but I truly mean it. I think we were like, someone asked me in an interview the other day, like, and about you. And I was talking about just how like we were always so close. And I see now why people wanted to keep us apart because we truly are such a dynamic duo. And it just feels right to have you in this era, both of us, you know?
Same. Too powerful. Too strong.
And look at us go now.
Look at us go.
I just love you.
I hope we have books at the same time. That's going to be great.
And babies, I think you're going to have a fourth baby when I'm pregnant or something.
Maybe I should keep the tubes open just in case.
Just to be pregnant at the
If
same time
I saw
as
you
me.
get pregnant, if you saw you be pregnant, I would be so not envious. What is the word? Like, just like, I need to do that too. Like, so influenced. I'd be like, me too. That was the problem. TikTok, everyone kept having babies, and I was just like, I need to also have another. Like, it just kind of is like influential.
It's so funny because I really do think I'm like a very strong woman emotionally.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the idea of being pregnant, I just falter. So I feel so weak. I just don't believe in myself. And I appreciate you believing in me because it really is one of those things where it'd be such a blessing. And I would like love to have a baby that's like me and Makoa. But when I think about it, I just like want to cry and make like, and not in a good way. Like I'm so scared.
It's scary. It's a scary thing. Well,
you're pregnant for the both of us right now. And baby Houdini, we're so excited for you.
Houdini,
I keep saying Houdini and I know I need to stop because like, I'm almost attaching myself to this name that it like probably isn't going to be.
It could go for any gender too. It's a gender
Well,
neutral.
now people are really thinking Ponyo. Ponyo?
Oh, Ponyo, right? Am I saying that right? Ponyo? Oh, Ponyo? Is that how you say
so
it?
she's definitely not picking that one if she doesn't know what she's saying it right.
It's Japanese for fish. Is that the one?
I think
Can you look up Ponyo? Is that the little animation?
Guy.
Oh, you know Ponyo?
I mean, not well.
I never heard of this. What?
Noah Cyrus, that's why I know Ponyo.
Ponyo.
Oh my God,
It's
don't
kinda
name it
cute.
Ponyo, never mind.
Actually, Baby Ponyo, am I saying it right? Baby Ponyo is so cute.
Yeah, that is
Maybe.
cute. Aquamarine.
It's a girl. That's a strong contender. It's either Selena or Aquamarine for a girl. Ponyo maybe for
Do you have a strong contender for a boy?
maybe Houdini, Ponyo.
You're lying.
I love Houdini. I've been saying Houdini since my second baby. I've been saying
Houdini,
that.
Paytas Hackman is just so
I like Aladdin. I like Lion
Honestly,
King.
if you don't name your baby Houdini, like I'll just take it. Like I like that one
Please.
for me.
We'll see. Maybe I will use it. I've been saying Houdini for a while. I do love Houdini.
Like Forrest. Like Forrest Gump.
Forrest
Ooh.
Gump. That's also
I need to write that
Holly's son's name is Forrest.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, I'll let her have
Because
that.
everyone liked Rainbow Birkin too, and I was like, well, Rainbow. And look, I'm sure she's like such a down girl. She'd be like, no, take my. I'm kind of like that. I also am like,
Is Rainbow Holly's baby's name?
Yeah, she has Rainbow and Forrest.
Yeah. Oh, that's cute.
They're very cute.
They go
But I
together
feel like
well.
she's down to like she would share. And I don't mind either. If someone started naming their kids Malibu, Barbie, and Elvis, I'd be like, they're slay names. Take them.
But they're just so iconic. Malibu and Elvis are so iconic though that you have to like
I know.
think about like the third one has to be that iconic as well. You don't want them to have like, oh, last child. Here's the last child name.
Like Bob.
Yeah. Imagine Malibu, Elvis, and Bob though.
Bob is crazy.
Like kind of camp. Like Malibu, Elvis, and Jimmy. Sorry, Jimmy.
Oh, Jimmy.
Well, I love Jimmy.
Jimmy is, yeah, but Jimmy would agree to it. It's a common name.
Oh my God, I got in trouble for something I said on this podcast. I'll tell you in the next one on the
tell me.
Patreon. But
wait,
whatever.
also too, did you see Sia had a third baby named Somersault?
Somersault is the sickest name ever.
Because Summer's like a cute name, so like Somersault.
Yeah, and that kind of gives like Papermate.
Yeah.
I still love
yeah, I love
Papermate.
it. Okay.
Her name is Wonder.
Somersault Wonder is so I would
it.
just forget. That's like a lot. Like Somersault Wonder. I'd be like, what's your name again?
The middle names are
Do the
crazy.
dishes.
I don't love a middle name. I named Malibu middle name Barbie. I kind of wish I just had her first name Malibu Barbie, but I wish I would have just done that because Elvis doesn't have a middle name. I think just an iconic
It's not
first
Elvis
name.
Presley Paytas Hackman.
It's just Elvis Paytas Hackman. Yeah, I didn't
No
do
way.
Yeah. Elvis Presley seemed like very thorough, very niche specific. Yeah.
No way. Wait, that's crazy.
Elvis Presley Paytas Hackman would have been crazy. I probably would have gotten like sued or something. I was scared for Malibu Barbie too. I'm like, can they sue me for naming my baby Malibu Barbie? I don't know.
Oh my God. I've never thought about any of this.
So I stuck with just
Whoa.
Elvis. No nickname for her.
And not even Elvis Priscilla Paytas Hackman.
No, sorry to all the Priscillas out there. I really hate that name. So many people. This is why I'm not actually saying my name till I give birth, because so many people will try and talk you out of it. When I said Elvis was definitely our second, I was like, what about Presley? What about Priscilla? I was like, both those names are basic and sad. I never want to name my kid that. And so,
Because you almost have to come back at the people who are hating on your
that's what
choice.
I'm saying. I was like, and I
Yeah.
got in trouble because there's so many Presley. There's so many Presleys
I
in the
know a
world,
lot of
by the way.
Presleys. I know a lot of Presleys.
Yeah, I was like,
Guys
basic.
and girls, because it's a very universal name.
Yeah, and also like that's not iconic. Elvis is iconic. Presley is
Yeah.
like basic. Sorry,
Wow,
to all the
I'm so
Presleys.
excited to see what you end up naming this baby. I
We'll
just
see.
feel like it might end up being one of the choices that you haven't even voiced at all. Like that you have some secrets, but I like that.
I
And don't
think
tell
so.
me because I can't live with
Yeah.
myself. Tell me once
But you're
everyone
in your
knows.
sober era, so I feel like not.
No, but I have a bad, like, it's a really big running bit with my roommates of like gifts. Like, I always ruin surprises.
Oh, yeah.
I'm bad at keeping secrets. Like, this just happened to me this past Christmas. Someone got Ashley a Skims robe, and I walked in her room and I was like, show me your new Skims. And like, she hadn't opened it yet.
Oh.
And then like everyone was like, Tana, like.
Yeah, the secret. Same with me. Don't tell me something you don't want to repeat.
Yeah, I'm like, I just,
will.
and I'll try my hardest, and it's almost because I'm thinking about not doing it that happened one Christmas. Amari got his ex-boyfriend a ring, and before the ex-boyfriend opened the ring, I go, did you open the ring?
Oh my
and
God.
everyone at Christmas faces dropped, and like, I just had to like walk it off. Like, I'm bad.
For the record, I love when you can ruin a surprise for me. If someone can tell me the surprise, my sister did tell me that Moses asked her about proposal ideas, so I kind of knew it was coming. We didn't know when, but I was
Her telling you is so camp.
She's
That's
like,
me.
Here, you got the ring. I was like, okay, great, love it. Like, I was glad to know.
I don't like surprises either.
Yeah, so I didn't know when really, but I knew it was coming.
I told you they give me like really bad anxiety, and I don't know why.
Yeah,
like,
I don't
I
even-
almost started a fight with McCall about that recently, where he was like surprising me over something,
What
and
did
I
he
was like,
surprise you over with?
the New York Times crossword. Okay, he was just trying to tell me the end, and I didn't understand, and he was making it seem so much more than it was,
Yeah.
and I like really was being a bitch about it to the point that I had to like hang up and call him back in an hour, because it's like a big trigger of mine. Surprises. I don't know why.
And I feel like weirdly like drunk. Like, I'm like, I need to eat pizza or something. I don't know what it
pizza
is.
sounds good.
Oh yeah, we have some chips, but I also might need to soak up something else in those chips. But
Yeah, I'm down for whatever. Let's go for the
McDonald's or
Patreon. We're
something.
trying snacks today.
Yeah.
We're talking about being voyeurs and getting paid to be voyeurs. Come call us at the Patreon.
Yeah,
Come hang out.
Good reminder.
And I'm excited. We
And
love you
there's
guys so
grapes
much.
that look like testicles over there.
I don't know how much I'm feeling those.
I don't know if I can, being pregnant. What are they, warhead grapes? You might have to do it.
Well, I don't know if they're veneer friendly, so that might be all Devin.
Devin's just trying warhead. I love it, but also, yeah, I don't know.
They're probably veneer friendly, but not my veneer friendly.
Right.
Let me be careful.
Yes,
okay.
okay.
But we
Careful
love you
with it.
guys, and thank you for calling, and just we love you.
Bye.